I thought I was taking a still picture. Hello. Hi. All right, so I'm making this video at 9:35 at night because I have to make a video every day because I don't want another tattoo. So anyway, this has been an absolutely crazy day. Tomorrow's likely to be crazier as I'm working on a rush video for Mitsubishi in Japan. And so I've got a meeting with them at 2 o'clock in the morning, which is just a few hours from now, to present the written storyboard for the video. So, yeah, it's been a very crazy day. And these dogs are just running around and they're barking and the puppy's peeing everywhere, pooping everywhere. He's luckily not as bad as Carl was, who was an absolute and total goat and just chewed everything up. So they destroyed a toy, and so there's like fluff everywhere, but it's not like, it's a toy. It's not like anything that Carl ate everything. He really did. He was an absolute beast. But I was telling Larry that I'm feeling like really out of control right now in my life. I've been having terrible insomnia. Let me rephrase that. I've been having insomnia. I don't know that it's terrible, actually. I feel like it's productive. I've been waking up, between 1:30 and 2 o'clock in the morning from a variety of stimuli that wake me up. Last night, I guess Leo went into the kitchen and woke the puppy up, who then started barking mercilessly. And the only way to get him to shut up was to bring him in bed with me. And I don't have a bed. I sleep on a couch. So there's not a lot of room. I'm little. I'm 5 feet tall. And so there's plenty of room for just me. But there's not a lot of room for me and a pit bull who wants to stretch out. So I didn't really sleep very well. And what it did is it's giving me an opportunity, not just last night, but all the other nights. I'm having like hot flashes, which... it goes with the time of life that I'm in, but it also goes with the season. It's summertime, and it's also going, I think it's a power surge, really. It's a cleansing. It's a vibrational increase in my temperature and my just everything. It's just everything's burning through. And so I'm not sleeping as well as I normally do. It's been interrupted, which is what like right now I look good because it's dark in the room. I should always do my videos at night in the dark. It'd be a whole different kind of video. Anyway, so I'm feeling, like I said, I'm feeling out of control. Oh, I had good news. I got to tell you this before I get on to the deep and meaningful out of control issue. And maybe there's a connection that I'll get to later on as I'm doing it. But I got an email this morning from my co-author for the book that's coming out in September, The Power of Charisma. And he told me, oh, wait, I can't tell you this yet. He told me some really cool news, which I can't tell you. Ooh, that was almost like... Oh. Anyway, something really exciting is happening with that book. And you're going to want to pre-order the book soon. You can get it on Amazon.com. And this is not me like creating scarcity because I want you to just run out and buy the book. There's like a legitimate reason why you want to buy the book. So anyway, I can't say more, but it's really exciting news. And I almost let the cat out of the bag. I think I would have had to like delete the video and re-record it or something. Anyway, so good news with the book. But again, that maybe that is a parallel, which is like I'm just blah. I'm like so in the moment, and I'm not like I'm like saying things and I'm like, oops, I have to stuff some stuff back into my mouth. But I've been just thinking about so much stuff, and my house is so messy right now, and my work is behind, and my room is messy, and I've got stacks of papers to go through. And I guess the thing is I have to be like, okay, like The reason that I'm stressed out about all of this is because I have an expectation that it should be different. I actually, right before I sat down tonight to do the storyboard for the Mitsubishi thing, I meditated for like 20 minutes. I did my earlier meditation like way earlier. I did it like at 3 in the morning. But tonight I was still feeling frazzly and the dogs were barking and I was getting irritated with a lot of stuff. So I'm like, I can't create from a place of annoyance. It's not going to turn out well. I don't want it to just be a thing I got to get off the list. So I meditated and I got to a place of, you can physically just feel yourself go like, oh. And like what I was thinking about when I was meditating was Murphy, my cat. I got to cuddle with him for a few minutes today and he's just like this big and totally cute. And like, I just started to realize it was okay. Like, it's going to be fine. I have this expectation that my life is supposed to be orderly and it's not orderly. There's nothing orderly about it right now. I'm in the middle of change. And as I said to you on one of the much, much earlier videos, that's what change is. It's messy and literally the process of change. And there's a book called The Structure of Scientific Revolution. And it talks about how the process of change is that you have a paradigm, you have a status quo. And then all of a sudden you start noticing anomalies, things that don't fit with the status quo. And pretty soon the anomalies become so voluminous that it's impossible to ignore them. And so then all of a sudden, everything just breaks apart and the whole existing status quo shatters. And it's never going back again. It's over. The status quo is gone and it becomes chaos. It's like, and what that means from a personal standpoint is everything. I mean, have you ever noticed how, like, when you really launch on a personal change effort, everything seems to get worse? That's what I was saying a couple days ago about the fish tank thing. It seems to get worse. So my house is really messy and the chaos with all these animals, and I'm like behind on my paperwork and like just bleh. But that's okay. It's like when you shake up a snow globe, how many different metaphors can I fit into this video? It's like a snow globe, but it's a snow globe with fish and kittens. Anyway, so it's like a snow globe when you shake it all up. Eventually, it's all going to settle back down again. And I've just got to trust. I got to stay with it and not get bitchy that things aren't going the way that I think they should go. I mean, do I want to clean house? Yes. Am I potentially willing to get up and clean like a maniac to make it happen? Yes, but you know what's going to happen? The dogs are going to poop again because that's what they do. Untrained dogs poop in your house till you get them trained. They're going to tear up stuff and there's going to be fluff everywhere. I have, at the moment, 10 animals and 2 teenagers. Like, what on earth makes, and I'm a single parent. What planet am I on that I think it's all going to be running like my Martha Stewart life that I have up in my head, right? So it's not like that. What I need to do is just love the craziness. One little anecdote before I go, and that is it. When I got pregnant with David, we were married. I was married to my second husband. We were living in a very tiny apartment. It was 750 square feet. And we were, me and my husband and Madison and Leah, who were like 11 and 3. And I had 3 cats. So it was 3 cats and all those people living in a 750 square foot apartment. And I remember I got like terrified when I found out I was pregnant with him because he was wanted but not planned. And so it wasn't like we were like going out of our way to not have a baby. I just thought I couldn't have babies anymore. And surprise, here comes David. And so like one day we had a plumbing problem and our plumber came over. We called him Snake Man because he used to wear a fedora like Indiana Jones and come in. It was really funny. But anyway, he also was an elder in the Mormon church. So I'd been using him for years. And so we have sort of a personal relationship. And I was so upset when I just burst into tears and I was like, I'm pregnant and I'm freaking out about it. So he says, come sit down on the couch. And so we sat down on the couch and he said, Traci, look, he goes, I'm Mormon. That means I got a lot of children And not only that, but like my wife is Filipino. And so all of her family members are like, they come over and they just stay, and they like, I have a house full of people at all times. It's so crazy that like I get up in the morning to come to work and I'm stepping over people on the floor on the way to go get my coffee. Or I don't think he drinks coffee. On the way to the kitchen to get, my morning, whatever. And he's like, I don't know who's going to sleep where. It doesn't even matter. He goes, because this is the thing, Tracy. It doesn't matter. If you have love, the rest of it follows. If you have love, it doesn't matter whether it's a mess or there's people everywhere or somehow or the other the money comes, the food comes. Just relax and enjoy it. It's going to be fine. So here it is, 13 years later, and I'm still continually needing to remind myself of this fantastic message from this amazing angel plumber guy. But it really is true. That's my work, is to stay in the moment, to stay soft, to not get all tense and like and snippy. And I'm not perfect, and I'm okay with that. But that's what it's about. It's about embracing the chaos and not wishing that it was something else. And not revealing important marketing secrets before their time. Okay, I may try to get some sleep before this meeting, or not. We'll see. Anyway, this is day 12. I'll be back tomorrow for day 13. Saturday, by the way, is the 1 month anniversary of the birth of my 5 kittens. That's very exciting news. All right, have a good night. Bye.